Hello crocheters, welcome to Crazy Cool Crochet, and today we are working on a crazy cool color block pillow. And while the whole thing is done in simple single crochet, the part that might be a little bit tricky for beginners is that you are changing colors in the middle of each row. And even on the beginning chain, we are going to change colors. So let me go ahead and start that with you. And we are going to start with 10 chains in the gold. And now we're going to pick up the gray to continue the chains. So we're just going to drop the gold, grab the gray, pull it through for a chain, and that's it. Now we're going to do 45 of the gray. So you're going to have a total of 55 chains. We finished our row of chains. And before we continue, I wanted to let you know that the materials list and any of the particulars, hook is actually an H, will be in the white space down below the video. You can use any kind of worsted weight or number 4 yarn. Let's go ahead and continue. We are going to start with a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and we're just going to do single crochets all the way across. Now if you need help with the very beginning stitches, I will go ahead and leave a little white box up above, and that will link you over to the beginning series. Okay, on that first row of single crochets, we will end up with 44 gray single crochets. So that's 42, 43. Now for 44, we're going to pick up the gray, and here's how we do that. Going to yarn over, grab your 2 loops on the hook, drop the gray, pick up the gold, and complete your single crochet with the gold. Give the 2 strands a little tug to tighten it up a little bit, and then continue with the single crochets in the gold, and you will have 10. Okay, we're at the end of that first row of the single crochets. Going to chain 1 and turn. And single crochet across, and we're going to increase the gold by 1. There's 9, 10, increase by 1. Now we're going to pick up the gray, drop the gold, pick up the gray to complete that last single crochet, bring it through, tighten everything up, pull on the gold a little bit, and then continue across with the gray single crochets. And this time you will have 1 fewer. But you will have 54 single crochets for the entire project. So keep count as you're going, whether you're increasing or decreasing on the diagonal, you will always have a total of 54 single crochets. Okay, at the end of the second row, we will have had 43 of the gray single crochets and 11 of the gold. And now we're going to chain 1 and turn. You're always going to chain 1 at the end and turn. And now we are going to do 1 fewer of the gold and 1 more, I should say, of the gray, and then 1 more of the gold. So this will give us 42 of the gray single crochets for row 3. That's 41. Now for 42, to pick up the gold, we complete that 42nd single crochet by picking up the gold, tighten it up, that was 42. Now we're increasing the gold, so the next single crochet there will be the gold, so we're going to have 12. Chain 1 and turn. Now while I've got your attention, I'm going to ask you, please, please, please subscribe. If you could please click the little red button at the bottom of the video here, I would appreciate that so much. And also if you would like to see more, a lot more free crochet patterns, head over to crazycoolcrochet.com. And over there you're going to find a lot more tutorials, a lot of information on how to earn an actual income from your crochet skills. I think you're going to find that real interesting. And you will also here on my YouTube channel find some videos that explain how you can earn an income. Okay, now here we're going to increase. You'll start your single, pick up the gray to complete that last single crochet, tug on the gray a little bit, or the gold, to tighten everything up, and then continue with the gray. And that's going to be the pattern until we switch off to the white. Okay, so just keep it going. You're going to be increasing the gold on the one side, decreasing the gray. Then when you flip it, you're going to continue with the increases and the decreases when you get to the diagonal. And this is the back side, so it's okay for that to be hanging out there. Okay, so just keep on going. Okay, we are on row 33, and we are ready to cut the gold and add the white. Okay, so on row 33, you should be at 41 gold single crochets and 13 gray. Okay, so now just grab the end of your white, and you are going to complete that last single crochet. You've got the 2 gold loops on the hook. Just grab the white to complete that single crochet, chain 1, turn, and then you will do 42 white single crochets on row 34. And when you get to the end of that, you will pick up the gray again. So for the rest of this, it will be the gray and the white. Okay, then you continue increasing the white single crochets by 1 on each row and decreasing the gray single crochets by 1 on each row until you end up with just 1 single gray single crochet, and then you just continue with the white until you have completed 61 rows in total. And then you will do a panel of all white single crochets, 61 rows, 54 single crochets across, and then we will come back and attach the 2 panels. Now you can also optionally add fringe, which is my little touch gives you a little more interest rather than just a plain old black pillow, which does look pretty amazing all on its own anyway without the fringe. It really does look good. But if you want to give it a little extra pop, go ahead and add fringe. I added it to that last row of the gold, as you see. Okay, we'll come back and then attach the panels. Okay, to attach the panels, we are going to use a tapestry needle and a length of white yarn. And we are going to attach 3 sides of the pillow. You need to leave one side open to insert the pillow. Just insert the needle through the chains along the sides. And I just go over, as you can see here. You can use whatever method to join that you prefer. This is what I'm doing for this particular project. Okay, so just go ahead and keep going all the way around. And then turn the pillow inside out to insert, I should say, the pillowcase. So you can insert the pillow, and then we'll complete the last of it. Okay, I just want to make sure that I let you know that when you are putting together, sewing the last opening, the 4th opening, that you make sure you've got the white on each side. And that's the sides that you are attaching last. So that way with the white yarn, as you're sewing, it's not showing at all. You don't see any kind of a seam. Okay, let me show you how to do the fringe real quick in case you've never done fringe. All I did for this project is wind the gold around my fingers, and I splay my fingers open just to make it a little bit wider. So just do this for several rounds, as many times as you need to, and then cut the bottom. And you're using 2 strands at a time. Now when you are inserting the fringe, it's a lot easier to do this before you've attached the sides. That's how I did it. Okay, now all you're going to do is go into that last row of the gold, insert the hook, grab the 2 strands of yarn, pull it through, give yourself a nice big loop, grab all 4 strands, bring it through the loop, give it a little tug to tighten it up, and it gives you a knot at the top there that will secure it. And then what I did after I was done inserting all of them, I just went back and trimmed it so that they were all even. Now what I also did was shorten it as I got to the end here. You don't need to do that, but I kind of liked it. Just kind of wing it. And that's it. There's your color black pillow with the fringe. For all the detail, head over to crazycoolcrochet.com and you will get the line by line instructions.